then when them hear something, instead of say, boy, let me research first before I comment on a matter. We comment first and then perhaps research after.
Absolutely. So Joshua, I have a young man at work. Michael. I'm gonna see when I go live tomorrow if I can get Michael on. Michael lease expire where he rents in 2 months. And so Michael decides that Michael is only 24 now. Him decides that him not pay no more rent.
Wait a minute, Angel. I am the one. Prefab houses are different from container houses. Prefab is made from concrete. That is what the term prefab means, prefabricated. How it is done, prefab houses, you build slabs of concrete and then create the columns at the corners and then pour the mixture there, and then the prefab now is just tied to it and then you render it. Totally different something. You have 3 different kinds of homes that you can make. You can make container houses, you can make styrofoam houses, and you can make brick and mortar houses. In the States, it's neither of those they use. It's board houses. In the States, the same pretty in America where they love run down, and Canada.
They are Jamaica yard.
Right?
So guys, I was explaining to you. Go ahead, Josh.
Go ahead. I said.
So I have a young man at work. Brilliant. Just his head is screw on his body. 24 years old. His lease expire in 2 months. He said not rent nowhere else. He lives in Jersey, way up there in Jersey, South Jersey. And this young man is gonna not renew his lease. He bought a piece of land in South Jersey. And at this moment, he has a van that he bought that he's going to stay in temporary. He have a Starlink in the ceiling. And you know what his plans is? He say he's not ready to build a house on the land yet. And my Michael bought a container that he's going to put down and decorate it himself to live on the land. Now look how this kid smart. Instead of him continuing to pay the rent for him and his brother to live where he's living, it's $2,000 a month. And the kid say he not giving them no more $2,000. He must save him money for months now. And he buy one little piece of land in South Jersey. And that kid gonna drive up on him land, park up him van and sleep in it until when the container is delivered to him. And him and him brother are gonna fit up the container when he's off of work Saturday and Sunday. And that is where they will be living, Michael said, until they have enough money saved up to put down his house and the ground where him back on the land where him buy. Now, if that's not forward, if that's not smart, if that's not like creative, I don't know what that is. But see, what is creative to us and brilliant to some of them Jamaican, we take them for fool, or them things are in a body. Because you guys have never worked really hard for something, but you want the best of something. So that this kid works 6 days a week, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 24 years old. And he's not thinking about go buying a Benz and Beamer. He not think about go drive the brand new car. And he not have no kids. Him and his brother share an apartment. And look at what he's doing. Which one of you would come here and think that? You not think about, you not gonna live a rent until when you can buy a big mansion or when you can get whatever. You probably still live in a rent house for the next 10 years. And that is the mentality that we have, same way in Jamaica, the mindset. When I hear the Prime Minister says he's going to do this, and all I hear is objective. Objective, no solution, but objective. And when you hear the solution, they don't make sense. Let me hear from Rooster, Joshua. Rooster?
Sure. Remember, Natty was here too.
Oh, yes. But you know, in my family, so. Rooster? Rooster, unmute your mic. Your mic's muted.
Good night.
Hi. I unmuted it.
Yes, go ahead.
You're hearing me now?
Yes.
We're listening to you.
I'm listening. I'm hearing you.
Now.
Yes.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I was mentioning something. I was listening to what Joshua had to say. pertaining to a lot of things. Now, most Jamaicans, you see, especially those who support the opposition, one impression me have from them, they keep on living in the past. Them no want face reality, and so we have to move on. They keep on talking about Michael Manley this, Michael Manley that, and past prime ministers. That is history. No, we live in a technology age. Right? And what this prime minister has been doing show a big difference. And to me, it show up other prime ministers before where they could have been doing a lot more for the country, but they weren't doing it.
Agree.
They were there for financial benefits for themselves. That is why now, since they must show them up that way, the basic aim is Andrew thief, what him thief? You can't say why him thief. And then now when you bring facts to them, they tend to run or try to call you down and shout. And earlier on, I was on a live with one of them, Lato or something like that.
Yes, I spoke about him.
He must bring up Michael Manley this, Michael Manley that, and thing. And him don't even know the history, the political history of the 1970s or the 80s. I mean, I say, why the host keep on entertaining him?
Yes, agree.
Don't entertain him. But probably the host don't know better.
Rooster, the host,
Go ahead.
the host is a PNP, sir.
And Rooster, that's the reason why I opened my live, Rooster, because while I was driving home from work, I heard the beautiful young lady, Navy, over there. And while she's talking, Latta, you see her here? While she's talking, Latta in the background, lies, tap it, man, tap it. He wouldn't even give her an opportunity or a chance to speak. But I keep on telling her to stop going over these live because she's too intelligent to have an intellectual conversation with Dunsbat. Lato told us on Chuck Live that he left Jamaica in 1990. And when Lato left Jamaica in 1990, him threw one big rock stone behind him. He never looked back. But all of a sudden, you surface now and you have so much to say, yet you're uninformed about Jamaica. Lato is so uninformed about Jamaica. Lato don't even understand that the basic tradesman as a mason, an electrician, and a welder is the hardest thing to find a good one in Jamaica right now. And before Melissa. The basic thing as building a house, Lato don't understand that you have to share building a house with 3 other people building a house. He don't even know that. Latta don't know the road network or the spark. He doesn't. And so I am not going to waste my time and my energy speaking to a dunce back like Latta. I'm going to take back my word. You're ignorant. You're dark. You're not informed. You're not well read. Me, if I come have conversation with you, me sit down there, listen to Nivea, Moan, be Tarasi. Come off the live the moment when you are talking and he's not allowing you to talk. He is there disrespecting you. It is a disrespect for you to have a conversation and while I'm talking, you are talk over me and a shout and a talk over me. That's rude. But people like them would not understand that that is not manageable, that is rude. And so for that, me now gonna put myself in that, never me tired to talk to you. But him do it to everybody. You are not everybody. You are educated. You are the youngest one on the platform. And you should not subject to these dunce bat. These dunce bat disrespecting your intelligence. Come down. Sorry.
Yeah, because here what happened. If she's still there and argue with him, she's stooping to his level. And then when you share experience, I seem like he's getting across. And then now most of the people who support the opposition, them love the railway. So them say, yeah. Them do research for and ask and try find facts to themselves.
They don't.
They're on these medias, you see, just to promote and follow certain things. Michael Manley, right? No, I am 60 years of age. Me know something personally about Michael Manley. When I'm afraid to talk. Michael Manley should have got prison from 1980. Him stand up and watch two innocent children, him and DK Duncan. I'm going to tell you my name now. My name is Norton July. Him watch two innocent children were killed by supporters of him in St. Elizabeth. And my cousin was the MP, won that election. And what happened, my cousin was a lawyer and decided to take him to court after 81, went on to 82. And Siaga looked at him and said, "You're mad, you can't do that. He is a former prime minister, well, look bad than us." 1983, when my cousin will get back a free seat because PNP never contest the election, he said not stay there anymore. And took away himself from the political party. And them boy like said, him is an angel. And next incident, a illegal gun was issued in Jamaica House to a man named Albert Spy Robinson. 1976. That was one of the reasons why they had to call a state of emergency. Spy Robinson get the gun from them and went to Siaga and show him, say, "See, them give me one gun there to defend myself." Siaga called a meeting with the foreign press. The meeting was scheduled for 12 o'clock this Saturday, the 19th of June. No, 1 o'clock. What? DK looked at Michael and said, "You are the prime minister, you idiot. We are going to prison. Call a state emergency and lock up everybody." They locked up a black man from England who was considered a British subject. He was a reporter. See, thing that was locked up, Pernell Charles, Babsy Grange and all them people there. Just to quiet what took place. And people have this man is a god for them. And what they do is when you show them certain facts, then when tell you say, "Siaga did do this, Siaga did do that." They keep on talking about this money where Siaga borrowed. I keep on asking them, did Siaga borrow it from the government?
But Siaga didn't borrow it.
It was borrowed from a private institution, Central National.
He did not.
Rooster.
Right? And then now,
Rooster.
yes, sir.
With all due respect, let me stop you there. Right, because PNP want your life to carry it, and sometimes we don't have the full context of a story, and we inadvertently carry the wrong information. Mr. Siaga never borrowed the money. Mr. Siaga leased his property.
Right.
Okay.
He said that.
Right? He leased his property to an entity, and they owed the taxes and never paid. And Mr. Siaga.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Right. So you have to make sure that you tell the story the right way.
Yeah. It was leased to a company in America.
Right. So it's not Mr. Siaga to do no
Yeah.
more.
It wasn't.
Yeah, because it was leased and then now the taxes.
Right. Mr. Siaga never borrowed. So
Right, the taxes on it.
So when
They must have impact.
you mention about Central National, that PNP were here for tell lie.
Yeah.
Right. I tell you, Rooster,
Yes.
make sure I constantly read, you know.
So you see, as I was saying, so you see, we bring up some simple. Go ahead.
No, I said I make sure I constantly read, because if you're not on top of your game, PNP, we carry you wide.
And I can't, Joshua. I know sometimes we have to go over to meet these people and debunk their lies. But I don't know about you. But you see how on my way home from work, I saw Nevi on the live, what was said, and I felt like she didn't really get an opportunity to explain and give the people the information. And I felt like I had to open. I don't care if I tense somebody over here.
No, I don't mind it, Angel. I don't mind it. I got a call today from a labor right because I had to debunk some lies last night. Just as I'm going to my bed, I'm going to make one final scroll. I'm talking, this is 2:30 before a day, I hear PNP on live, I tell lie, So even though I never know which live and who for live it is, I beg I let up. And when I went up there, the man them rang and strong and still I push the lie until him get cornered and jump off I'm on alive. Yeah, because him couldn't stand it anymore. I don't listen me. When I when we wake up this morning, cement up on my eyelid the way I'm tired, but we couldn't make it pass.
But
I not gonna make PNP get away with the lies.
but Joshua, I realize that social media has become a playground for the uninformed, the illiterate, and the dunce. I've never seen something. Remember now, this is so easy for even a child can open this and be on there. It is so easy. And so it's almost like you give somebody who live back a wall, modern, today, technology, and they don't know what to do with it. So the first thing you can think of is to come on here, uninformed, and just come on here and spew disinformation and misinformation. Because what? There's an audience for it. You realize that there's an audience for the lies, the disinformation, because the PMP and some of these people in Jamaica like the disrespect of the government, like to spread lies on a man that they don't like to spread lies on a government because they just don't like the government.
Listen, the lie against the PM is Mark Golding started.
I know.
I remember when he started it 4.5 years ago. I remember the very first time when he asked me to do it. Right? And you see, even a while ago, Blair was over by a neighbor in the chat telling lies that the Prime Minister was not invited to the G7. I had to rubbish it again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. And after I done rubbish it, I said to him, me not just rubbish it. I just looked it up on Google. And I said, a simple Google search will nullify that argument.
Jesus.
Right? I am not going to allow PMP to get away with the nonsense. Once me and them come face to face, I'm going to tear up the book whatever I use.
Jesus. Now, Joshua, you mentioned you Blair. Let me say this, guys. Joshua mentioned you Blair. I met you Blair on TikTok a year and a half ago. You Blair is in New York City. And you Blair told me he's been here forever. He's retired. He's here. Me want to know something. If you are so committed, devoted, passionate, patriotic, love the country of Jamaica so much, and you are about your PMP party, why weren't you in Jamaica to vote on September 3rd, 2025?
You want me to give you the answer to that?
Yes.
Hugh Blair was a security guard with a company. He was close to Oliver Clue out by Harborview. And him go foreign and don't come back and stay up there illegally. Him can't travel.
What the minute, Joshua? Why must it hold on? When me lean back in the rocket chair, must the contract take me from I want the remote for the chocolate chair, the Lord Jesus Christ. Joshua make must the contract catch you guys. Let me lean back.
Angel man, them not no paper. Neither you Blair nor you Richard nor no papers, you know.
No,
Neither you Blair nor you Richard nor no documents from Jamaica.
No, you Richards can travel, but Hugh Blair can't travel.
Why must the contract me if you touch out my belly? I must
Hugh Blair was a security guard, and he was very. He was a thief in Oliver Clue out of Harborview, right? Councillor thieving Oliver Clue.
Oh God, guys!
Right? They were close, and Hugh Blair got fired and not come back. Him can't travel any day in travel at the end of days.
So how, Mr. Hugh Blair, why are you so knowledgeable, and how are you so informed about a place that you haven't put foot on in Wapikill Philip days? Yet you will come on this and run down me and Joshua and Nathaniel who depend the ground, who died Jamaica, in and out of Jamaica. You guys are the most outspoken person about Jamaica than anybody else. I understand that you're Jamaican and you might love Jamaica and must be speaking, but what? I'm sorry, what?
Them not love Jamaica, they love PNP. There's a difference. Because you don't love a country and seek to destroy it
I
because you
seek
want
to
your party
destroy
power.
it. Hmm? Can you imagine? Now, let me tell you something. If me was your age, you Blair, and me there for the longest time as you was Wappy Kill Philip and you claim say you retire. And you that New York, so long I just get social security benefits right now. Me going to Jamaica now. But you can't go to Jamaica because if you throw a stone behind you, I never look back down there. You're not hearing? If you throw a stone behind you, you blame me. Understand? You really can't go back down there. Me get it. But Jesus Christ, man.
Let's say. Worse like all Trump a fire now. Dog eating supper and finger up on a plane.
And it is true, all things. All things. I listen to some of these people and they're not in Jamaica and they haven't been back in Jamaica in a long time. They have not been back to Jamaica. What you say, Nathaniel?
Anytime I swallow me up in it. Me have to leave.
Man, then go down to Queens, go lock him up. In fact, we don't want him back at Jamaica.
But me,
I don't. Anytime I swallow me not face me out.
I just
Yeah.
don't understand. These people like Lato who left Jamaica for so long and has not been back to Jamaica. The one to name, at them chat the most, Jerry. One will name, one Kevin. I saw him over the woman live the other day and I went up there just to ask one Kevin one question. One Kevin, have you ever sent a barrel to Jamaica? A container? A large box, large containers? And one Kevin said, no. But when he travel, his suitcase, stuff is missing from his suitcase. So he said the only thing that he can contest about is a suitcase. You have never sent anything back home to Jamaica, yet you are the most. I am the one, so I shut him down. Yet you are the most outspoken, loudest voice on TikTok about Jamaica. What do you know about Jamaica, one Kevin? You don't know. You have never had to go through a process in Jamaica. You never had to go to tax office. You never had to go to nothing. You never have to do anything in Jamaica but travel. That's what you told me on the Lady Live.
But the other thing, Angel, you said something earlier that I'm going to disagree with you on. It's not no Lotta no better, Lotta just lie and wicked. Right? Cause guess what? You see, if they admit that the changes in Jamaica is positive under this government, then it will prove that everything that they have been saying about him is false, and they would have to swallow the word, and they would have to stop the foolishness, and they have no intention of stopping.
That's crazy. That's.
Right?
But what is the motive, Joshua? What is the motive?
The motive is that they want them party in power. They don't care about the prosperity of the country. Because what you need to understand, when PNP in power, a lot of them get money for thief, And I'm being very forthright. I'm not even going to put on my mouth and talk. A lot of them get money for thief. Right? And that is why them love PNP. You see the activists like Blair and all of them people there who push for them party, then get for rob the country them. Then get for rob the country. Right? And get some under the table money what them not work for. Get
So
job get
So
job
Joshua, you still believe after all these years they still have that mindset to do that same thing? You don't think they changed?
right. After all of these years, Angel, if them have the mindset for tell lie on an innocent man, you believe that would be far-fetched for them? When I was growing up, my father used to tell me it's a liar and thief.
Angel. Angel. You never your mama happy tell you. That the whole robots of the people's national the party will not change its course. If you not telling you.
PNP has no intention of looking about the greater good of Jamaica. What PNP is about PNP and nothing else. You notice even with Melissa, right? I want you to observe two things. We are trying, the duly elected government set up a fund for the benefit of the citizens of Jamaica. PNP because them can't get $50 million for dropping at them pocket and hide off. We go set up a different fund so that them can get money for thief. Eh? Why? And the newspaper them not asking them anything about it. Why would they set up a separate fund? Give me a good reason. And tomorrow they plan to have a press conference to address the nation, right? They have been telling lies that the government don't consult them. But Dr. Dana Dixon brought out the receipt and proved that they are lying. Mark Golding and the PM communicate almost every single day, and yet Mark Golding coming out and telling lies that he's not included in anything.
So the other day I was asking someone the question, why hasn't this man came on the live the other day with Chuck and them talking about he's not a PNP, he just wants us to unite. And so I asked the question, if unity is what you want.
You mean PNP Kaya?
Yes. PNP. I said if unity is what you want, if unity is what, no, it was Della last night, yesterday on Chuck Live, Della. I said, if unity is what you want, was it him I asked? Maybe it's Kaya. I said, why haven't the opposition leader come out with a press conference pre-Melissa and post-Melissa, speaking to the same people who he said he's responsible for half of Jamaica? Why didn't he come out with a press conference and just speak to the people, bring the people together, post Melissa, the same thing. Speak to the people, ask the people to unite, get up and just clean up your surrounding, clean up your community, help your neighbor, community help. Why don't you come out and speak to the people as an opposition leader, since as you claim that you are responsible for half? You know what the man said to me, sir? He is not the prime minister, and he doesn't have to do that, and he shouldn't do that.
It's Kaya, because I heard it, right? And guess what? You hear Kaya was on your live telling us say he's not a PNP?
I remember.
The following day we got Kaya to admit that he's a PNP. Here? Kaya is a full-fledged PNP. But them want to pretend. Don't always tell us when them come and tell us boy them now they are neutral. They are usually PNP. Yeah. Because guess what? Them want to come and spread the lies and behave like they are neutral. Them not taking any side. So when them say, boy, I don't support any party, people won't be on them guard. Right?
No, them play victim. That's what. Them play victim. Yeah, that's how them operate. Them play victim.
PNP are the most evil set of people. There was a time in my life that I would never have said this, but I have come to realize that it's true. Evil. Green Bay King. Go ahead.
One question. I also heard a next person on TikTok talking about the Prime Minister, PNP, Belia Grong, saying that the Prime Minister is going to Africa at the G20 meeting. And the G20 meeting, she's saying that he's the Belia Grong, so the Prime Minister go there, but it's just to go beg and it's for a show because Joshua, I kind of remember the stupidness I was listening. I was like, and why should he leave when he only went and visit a certain part of Jamaica? He haven't really seen what's going on in Jamaica.
Angel, anything you hear from her, you deserve it,
Me never know one scream recorded me say. Me never work on them. Me never got them something, Joshua.
If you can waste time and listen to people who have no sense, then you're just as bad.
No, but I didn't really click on it, But that scroll and the screen recording just was playing. Me not.
I picture her. I don't know anything about her, but I picture her. Let me tell you why.
I do, because while I was listening, Joshua, I was like this. Like my face just, She make my face crunch. She make my whole body crunch when I listen to her. And when I'm listening to her and look at the person who is saying it, I'm worse at crunching up because I'm like, not only do I pity her, but I guess I get goosebumps.
You need to understand, Angel. If I never politics, if I never social media and politics, some of these people, nobody would have listened to them.
Nobody would even look at them. Yep, I know that.
And if them lead, I never saw lie.
Yes, red boss.
A lot of them wouldn't have nothing to say. You notice this one song them sing, and your teeth, because guess what? You ask them to have a reasonable discussion, them can't hold it. Got them head empty.
One more thing I wanted to smash down for me. I hear a couple PMP. Chuck was on a live today, and I followed him where he went on that live. And somebody came out and attacked, say, the government is giving people letter two care packages with rice, with weevil and cockroach in it. Jesus.
So
And Chuck asked him, if they were giving out all these things and want to see them in it a move, where is the video? Nobody no video. Where's the video?
All right. So Chuck saved me the question that I had. Me don't need to ask the question anymore.
And it's true though. The things that I hear you guys are talking over here, bodies piled up, this, that, all kind of things, weevil and roach and cockroach and rat, all these things. And as somebody said, everything else in a put on TikTok. Everything. When police got Rosalie house, somebody called me on the phone and tell me about police. I said, I'm watching the teletom now, the concert. And somebody called me and tell me about police that Rosalie house. I said, what the hell I have to do with me? I don't care. I'm watching my Jamaica show. And so I said, how I want to know what this? Somebody just posted immediately right now as the police reach our house. I said, what the hell? I don't care. I'm simply saying that to say, Uno posts everything on TikTok. And I have yet to see a post with all these things that you guys are talking about. What does that say and what does that tell you?
That they are a bunch of liars. That's what it tell you. Right? Angel, and I'll say this.
Hold on the Joshua. First, then go after Ian Brown Parler in a Black Rivers. Tell the man have the body them round there pile. So then go and say body pile up. Then go and then tell life on the man parlor, and the man business place. Only the man taught him generate an angel, and she and hers burn up. That's what happened.
Yeah, go ahead, Joshua.
I don't remember what I was about to say. I forgot.
Wicked and evil PMP supporter.
But
what bad?
Wickedness can't done.
There was a time, that there were some people on this app that I had a certain amount of respect for, even though we're on different sides. But it is quickly fading. I don't hate them, and I will say that. I don't hate them, and I will never hate them. But I cannot have any respect for that kind of behavior. Right? Because they are liars. And some of them see it as politics, but what it says is that their hearts are evil. Right? Because if you can do something like these and don't feel any sense of remorse, it's a reflection of who you are, which means that you're an evil person. And I will say something that I know even laborites will be angry about when I'm done saying it. A lot of what is happening to these people is God's judgment against them.
I believe so too.
Yeah. And me not talk about just the persons. Alright, let me give you two situations. You see the boy when you're Marvin Liquefire? The angel?
No.
You know him?
No.
One little red boy. Alright. What tell lie So there's a group of people who known as Cajun Navy that he claimed that they sought permission from the government to land in Jamaica to assist the citizens. I never received it. I'm going to read something in your ears, and I'm going to prove that this boy is a liar. And I have at least 6 or 7 sources that I'm going to quote, 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 to prove that this boy is a liar. Right? And most of these sources are not even Jamaican. Right? But I'm also going to quote Jamaican sources. Right? All right. So what I typed in, Cajun Navy seeks approval. Right? And Cajun seeks approval from the Jamaican government. Right? Right. News. Cajun Navy seeks approval from the Jamaican government. I don't know why it's not coming up, but last night I read it. Right, but I'm going to go back to it again. All.
You should have screenshot it. Screen
All right.
record.
So hear this. Hear this. Did Cajun Navy seeks approval from the Jamaican government and received it? Listen this. All right. So it's not reading it, but I'm going to read it. It says, yes, the United Cajun Navy is working in partnership with the Jamaican government and local partners for their relief efforts following Hurricane Melissa. They deployed teams and supplies after coordinating with the relevant authorities. Notice what it says? After doing what? Coordinating with the relevant authorities. The United Cajun Navy has been on the ground in Jamaica coordinating relief efforts and working alongside local groups, including the Jamaican Government Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM. Key details about their operations and coordination. Let me go back to, right? So that's one element, right? I'm going to this WGNO, that's a radio station that has the same information, right? And WAFB, United Cajun Navy sends help to Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa. That's October 29, 2025, right? That's one. Then WDSU, that's another one. Hurricane Melissa, United Cajun Navy shares video from Jamaica. Right? The Daily Advertiser, Cajun Navy aids Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa. Right? And you can type in these things, Angel, and read it for yourself. Marvin make video telling lies on the government. And these are the people who claim that them love Jamaica, but every day them seek to get famous by maligning and telling lies on the country.
Hi, darling. But Joshua, I hear somebody say this, and do you guys agree? Do you think that the Jamaica government need to have some reform, some law to do with social media and what, and what is been, how people have been using their, I wouldn't say it's freedom of speech, but we have to have some, some kind of.
All right. I will tell you what happens in the United States.
some kind of I wouldn't even say regulations. I don't know what go ahead, Joshua.
I will tell you what happened in the United States. Somebody like Marvin Liquefire in the United States, the CIA would have taken him out a long time.
Yes, in that exactly. Okay, so hold on. So let me say this now. In the USA, if you say a certain word too many times, it's code. You know, I watch a lot of History Channel because I have Disney Channel for my grandson. I subscribe to Disney, and so with Disney, you get Hulu, Disney, and History, and so I watch a lot of that. And I watch some of these documentaries where certain words that if you keep on using it repeatedly, it's a trigger word. And you see how these people, like you said, Joshua, they are trigger words, and the FBI, CIA, and all these people, the task force that deal with terrorism, will be listening. They are trigger words. And so somebody said regulations, but it should be, if it's a regulation, it should be a trigger word or a certain phrase that we should have some kind of regulations about. You can't come on here talking about friggin' revolution and talk about who you're gonna take out and talk about certain things when it comes to the government. It is no longer freedom of speech.
It is terrorism, Angel. And when you incite violence against a duly elected authority, you have given up your right to live. I'm telling that Joshua said that because I'm not going to apologize about it.
But it is true. It is true. When I hear one dunce one named Derval on the TikTok threatening the government.
Listen, it's only Jamaica alone.
Revolution and how them gonna come out and start this and that. I'm like, what?
It's only Jamaica alone that they can do these things and get away. They cannot do it in another country.
Let's go march.
Right? If them try it in another country, them not going to live to see the following day.
DJ, I know you're saying Durval. Come on now. Did you hear this man when this man came on and told everybody, he made a video and said, don't come to Jamaica. And your onus is trying to kill you. Did you see that video? Because we have 2 diseases down here. And him say, if you come at your hotel or wherever, cockroach. You didn't? Oh, shit. Where's my thing? Oh, my other phone. You guys didn't hear that one? Oh, yeah, I said, Durval, come on. You should listen to that video. When him said cockroach and this and that, I got run upon the food down here. And 2 disease down here, and him only wanting the money. Oh, my God. How you... So, family, that is what I am talking about when I said this person. Those things should be a trigger word. Those things should not be allowed to speak on TikTok so freely like that. Let me see if I can find him. Find it. I don't remember which one it is. Is it this one? Hold on. Let me see if I have one now.
People over America and overseas and up on the tourist board. I'm tell you something more. Don't make Andrew on his phone for come to Jamaica. If it best, only Jamaica walk for now until Jamaica clean up. You understand? Because Andrew wants found the money to come to Jamaica. Jamaica infected with 2 diseases. Leptospirosis and cholera. You understand? So Andrew want to come to Jamaica for getting the money and finish our life. Uno. So if Uno want to play a fool and come to Jamaica, fine. Uno can't say me Derv and never tell you that. You understand? Do not come to Jamaica. Leave Jamaica for now. Leave Jamaica for now. Leave Jamaica for now. I'll be a cockroach down here and rat. A piece for the people in food and a piece of them plate. Be a cockroach and rat. A piece of them food and a piece of them plate. Andrew only is your house clean, you know. No cockroach and rat not run through your house, but the people of country, cockroach and rat crawl upon them. Cockroach are to crawl upon them and I run upon them and I piss upon them. And Andrew Hollis, you feel pleased with that, Andrew Hollis? You feel pleased with that? Eh? Big nose man, big nose, trailer nose man, you feel pleased with that, Andrew Hollis? Me not stop this year. Me not stop this year. So you have same police to me. And catch me pan running. Catch me pan running, Andrew Hollis. This is one blackboard. Me not come off for you. Me a cool it up here. Me set fire for life. Until I leave parliament, then me can come off for you. You're all drunk or reputable backer master Pitney. All dirty show. People over America and overseas and upon the tourist board, I'm telling you something more. Don't make Andrew on his phone for come to Jamaica. If it best, only Jamaica walk for now until
DJ,
You know what?
DJ.
You know what I find very interesting, Angel? He's referring to the Prime Minister as Bakra Master Pitney. Who is Bakra Master? Bakra Master is the slave owner. And Mark Golding is the son, the grandson of a slave owner. And him not see anything wrong with that. And you notice what he said? Now come off for you till you leave Parliament. So the intention is not about Jamaica, you know. It's about supporting his party.
So, that person who just made a video and told tourists not to come to Jamaica. We need to get back to business. We need our economy not to fall. We need to keep afloat. You just told tourists not to come to Jamaica because Jamaica infested with 2 disease. And when you come, Andrew Onus is going to finish, him just want your money. And when he comes, he's going to finish unalive you. And these are trigger words that this person should not be allowed to continue with this TikTok page in Jamaica. The Jamaica government have to come up with a law or some kind of regulation for these people when they say certain trigger words on social media. That these things should trigger for them to be removed from the Jamaica TikTok. Because this is ridiculous.
Angel, it's not hard. You see, if him continue, well, he has not threatened the PM in any way, so he's in a better position than people like Marvin. Right? I can tell you, and I'll repeat, it's only Jamaica alone that them can do that too. Him and Negos, Imira. Because I can tell you, them talk about freedom of speech and this and that. If them dare, so the same thing what them saying about Prime Minister Holness, about the country where them living in. It's guaranteed that the year not done and them not find themselves in a box.
But Joshua, did you hear the one where I met with Babsy Grange? And
No.
I mean, alleged what? How Babsy Grange pay a man for do unalive people? But oh my God, me not play that fire, so me not play that.
You know, to promote them foolishness.
No,
Man.
not playing that one with Babsy Grange. Oh my God. And this is what I'm saying. How is this person? And I wrote under the comment section, I wish somebody could send this to Babsy Green so she can sue him. He said Babsy, him knew a fair fact. Babsy Green pay this a person have to do this. And we forgot the hero leader with a Spanish town and this, not that, and that. The amount of things that this man has put Babsy Green name in allegedly that she has done. It is ridiculous. How is he still on TikTok and not in jail? Or not even so that Babsy Green don't file a lawsuit to him. Cease and desist.
Angel, may I tell you how stupid these people is. You live in the country where you live in, alright? And if they had lived there, they could be charged for accessory to a crime. Because since you know for a fact, and them say them know for a fact. Right? And if that is true, according to him, and you did not do anything to report it, you can be charged for accessory to a crime. That is the law by which they can be charged. And in fact, let me read it. Let me pull it up and tell you so that those who hear me can hear it for themselves.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I feel like I know that it is more empty barrel than anything else.
Called accessory to a crime in law. Alright, so in law, an accessory to a crime is a person who assists a criminal either before, during, or after the crime is committed. Historically, legal distinctions were made based on the timing of the assistant, but modern law often classifies them as an accomplice who are charged as if they were the main perpetrator. An accessory after the fact, notice after the fact, specifically is a person who helps a criminal avoid arrest or punishment after the crime is committed. See it? I'm going to tell you, if according to him, it is true, and we know it's a lie matter, right? Then he would be setting up himself to be locked up, because you can be charged for accessory to a crime.
I know, but let me say this. One thing I'm proud of, while I'm speaking of the PNP and their negativity, and the PNP and the disinformation and the misinformation and the propaganda, I can say this, and I can say this. I have seen, Joshua, that more and more well-thinking Jamaicans are coming forward.
Yeah.
Are stepping out, are opening their TikTok, is speaking out, is supporting the government, and is showing that they are in solidarity and that they're for this government and that they'll see what this government. I have seen more and more ordinary Jamaicans are speaking out, and I am loving it. Let me say this. It is more of us than more of you. It just sounds louder because it is lie, disinformation, and misinformation. And when you know the truth and you see these lies, it seems to be louder and it seems to be more. But it's more of us than more of you. Because I do believe that there are more educated, smart people in Jamaica than the dunce illiterate them.
Angel, people like Marvin come out again saying that there are persons who need help and the government refuse to go and feed them. I sent you a video a while ago. Play it and make. Play it and make your audience hear it.
I don't. That the phone that we're sending pan in my work bag. Me not go down there.
Alright.
Send it to the other phone.
Well, I sent it to.
The other phone?
No, I sent it to your new phone.
No, so I get nothing on the new phone attached to the tablet too. I get nothing.
You have boyfriend with my man, so you are hiding your number.
No, sir, it's the same thing. Ain't nothing. Let me see the old phone. Lord God, this a big ass bag here.
I'm jealous.
Guys, let me tell you something. You see, this is my bag. This is my bag, a big ass bag to go in it. Now if you can find this a phone here. See? And this phone, if this is the phone you said it on, Joshua, it's a Wi-Fi phone.
Angel, I sent it to both your phone and it's the same tick. I've seen one tick on both of the phone.
Oh, let me see. Come on, know which both phone I sent it on. Hold on.
I send it to your wifey phone. Right? Because since you're my wifey, if you send it to me on the phone.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Cause my Starlink not on, so I don't have no Wi-Fi now.
I sent it to both your phones.
Alright, hold on. I get it up. Let's see. It come up now. See?
Alright, see it finally tick there.
The Wi-Fi on. The Wi-Fi wasn't on.
Play it and make them hear. To show you why people not getting food. Listen to this, and this is not the only case. So many persons are complaining about that. But them here.
Some of people are talking about the whole relief thing when go on a country, and then I say the government now move fast enough and this and that now. And me hear the government come, or somebody did suggest what they say. People will get aid for have ID. See? I mean, a whole lot of people come down and bash the government or whosoever did try to institute that are try to even say something about ID if you get aid. I mean, everybody come and bash them and go on and go on. Well, me can tell you something. Me is a person where they go out there go give little aid. And me can tell you, remember, a Jamaican people you deal with. And them is not an orderly set of people. We are not an orderly set of we're not an orderly society. We not stay like Japan or South Korea or even parts of the United States. You don't know we are hag and goat and drunk. See, we deal with things different, crap it. See, you know, say me go, my country we give it here, and when me reach, I have my little thing in my car, because I don't know my thing not so big. And when me land on the ground, me see coaster bus, trucks and whole heap of something, white people, black people, foreign people, camera, all sort of thing. I give it here, everybody me see with 2 bag, 3 bag, 4 bag, 5 bag. See? When me pull up, me stop, me see one of my big woman cousin when me know from longer time. And me stop and me ask her, my mother there and Ray. Everybody out there, so we have 2 bag and 3 bag. I got said to me, say, so what, me can't leave something you eat too. So me say, then, you don't have 2 bag already. You see round the road broke off round there, so. The big truck and the bus, them also can't pass it go round there, so for them people again. Them people that were around there, so them don't know, say, either give it out, so because remember, no phone system, no light, no communication. Them just see some people come round with 2 and 3 bag by the time them for run out. Everything done. Once somebody have 2 and 3 bag. See? So me pass them and go around the road now. When me go around to the people, they must say, good thing you pass them because we never get nothing. See? And the said set of people them. And them same one, I collect the thing over and over and over. Sometimes the wider community don't get. See? And next man give me another experience. Him did I work with Protege them when them go. He never tell me exactly which part. No. Well, him did tell me, but I really call the people in name. And the man said, let me tell you something. The people them don't come like a drunk. The man said the next time when the people them say next time them go down, the people have got to line up and people have got to write down them name and maybe have all them ID or something forget. Because guess what happened? The man said them travel about, them go about 3 to 4 village and I give us stuff. And the man said when them stop at the first village, the man said once Maddy, I come all 3 times, I change all them shirt. People change them shirt, people are put on hat, people are disguise. Forget more than one. And the little something where I give it. So when you do that now, the other people them round us and get the man, so when them left this and go on the other 2 village, you see some of the same people them when stop at the first village, some of the same people them. The man say all the bike man them a carry people back and forth. The man said when him reach at the 4th village, forgive people there so, forgive people there so here, the people them from the 1st village and the 2nd still come back there so. And me I say, you see, you say did some form of identification, did have to give a man, did have to write down him name and write down him ID number. A man could have come back 2 or 3 times come get. And the man said, them have to get man and start running some of the people, them man. A good thing them did have police and a bag of thing and go on. The man say, yo, the people them are hang and go down there. And them not allow. Them would even say make everybody get and then they go get a second. A man want a second and third back before other people even get one. And then you hear so some of them will take the ear and go sell it back to other people and I just saw the thing and go on. Jamaica, we have to do better than that. We have to do better than that as other people.
Okay.
All right. So when people like Marvin come out and blaming the government, he must start the truth. Why people not getting aid? Because the very people them who claim to them and suffer are rob them very neighbors and other people who them know from getting, right? And taking it and selling it back to people. In a time like this when people should be looking out for each other. This is what they are doing to each other, right? Plus there are persons who get and a comp on social media come crime. I mean, I water so them don't get already. Right? So when Marvin, wretched Marvin, talking these things, right? He must stop, try to get stripe off of the government and come out and talk the truth. Because Marvin want to be prime minister so much. That's his intention, you know? Yeah? That's why I'm saying when he becomes prime minister, like him think Jamaica an idiot. Eh? Yeah?
Anyway, Josh, it is my bedtime, my love. I said I was going to end at 11.
That's the only good thing about the night tonight, you know, because you remember some is your love. You know?
Yes, my love. It's 11 o'clock and I have to wake up at 5:30 tomorrow morning. And so, I wake up 6. I get an extra 30 minutes because I'm tired. I've been working, guys, 9 days straight. So, and I'm doing it because this week is Thanksgiving. And when I won't be working Thanksgiving. And so I put in an extra time so I could be off on Thanksgiving. I don't know if I had never eat it, but knowing me, I might just stay home. But so yeah, so I'm gonna go get my nap. Nice sleep. Not no nap. Maybe I get a good 5 hours sleep. And so, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry, I'm not adding anybody because I'm gonna end my live now. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you for
If you have difficulty sleeping tonight, Angel,
yes.
just think about me, sweetie.
Think about your sweetie or think about you?
Think about me, my sweetie. You are my sweetie, and you must think about me.
Ooh, okay. If you're not following me, just click that button and follow me. I'll follow you right back. All right. I think I'm gonna sleep quite well, Joshua, because I'm tired. But
No,
if I can't sleep, I'll think about some
That's not the
sleep.
reason. That's not the reason. You heard my voice, so now you're gonna sleep better.
I gotta think about some sweetie and go sleep. Me more than think about the alley button them, the little tough something there. What's their name? Soldier, but what name? The tough one there.
Taffy? No,
Taffy.
no, not Taffy.
No,
Not Taffy.
man.
Buster.
Bust. I gotta think about some bust and go sleep. Guys, thank you for staying with me. I'll be on tomorrow night. I'm gonna try and occupy the space, if I even for 2 hours at night time.
Come on, we have to push back against Eliza, the PNP man. And
Yes.
and folks, please, the guy on name Noel, do not go on his page.
Do not.
Because the more you go on his page, is the more them it generate crowd to their page and make them continue to tell the lies.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, guys, for Sian, Mint, what is that? Zeeks, Tracy, Matthew, Rooster, Phoenix, Patrick, Nadine, Marcia G, Lisa. Guys, big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Everybody with upon it. Juna, Omar, User, Pam, C, Kirkley, God Pitney. Everybody, guys. Big up on yourself.
Let me respond to this. DJ, you see me look like somebody I go live about when me going live. Alright. So DJ, the truth is I tried going live one day and when I was setting up a page, it asked a credit card. I'm gonna say, you know what? I can't bother with that. I'm gonna bother go live.
Well, if you want to hear Joshua, you can always join me. I can always reach Joshua. So if tomorrow is a light day, I'll go live in the daytime. But if it's a busy day, because it's Thanksgiving week, and so it's been busy all since Saturday. Actually, it's been really busy. If it's a light day tomorrow, I'll go live. If not, join me.